sent 3 balls into the seats as they...
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Mother's Day action on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Cleveland Guardians. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Cleveland Guardians have taken the first 2 games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll here. And on the mound today, Zach Plesac. What do you got on him, Chris?
He touched the 9th inning his last time out. Really wanted the complete game. Didn't get it, but he did get the W. They'd love to see him pitch deep into this one again.
Ready to go now? Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. The line to kick the pitch. And a foul ball. And the righty deals. Now 1-1.
Second pitch of the game, it was a good one, but doesn't get the strike call. We'll see how this umpire zone shapes up today.
The 1-1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The pitch. That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that's a little high. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here's Mike Trout. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. First offering misses badly for ball 1. At 30 years old, Mike Trout, 1,000 runs, 300 homers, 200 stolen bases. The only other players in Major League history with those numbers at that age, A-Rod and Willie Mays. The 1-0. Swings through that one out in front that time.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just to swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Kicks and fires. That one at the knees for a strike. Ward on at first, nobody out. Pitch misses. 2-2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high. Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Vinny Perez, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 4 in the loss yesterday. And a good eye there. And the 1-0. out there to center. Squeezes it. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Here's Anthony Rendon up to the plate. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. In there, and it's 0-1. And a pitch. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
0-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Angels strand 1. Now the Guardians will get their shot, still scoreless. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at the ballpark, and starting in this one, Shohei Ohtani. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Steven Kwan leading things off and takes a strike. And it's 1-1. And strike 2. Next pitch is inside, and it's 2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. On the run, sends it over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second, the shortstop,
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. First offering misses the mark. Ohtani, multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a splitter, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. The next offering misses, and the count is 2-0. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory.
batting third, the third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Next offering is in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top level guy like this.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Guardians go down 1-2-3. We played an inning, no score. back here in Cleveland. Second inning set to go. So in now for the Angels, Hunter Renfroe. Plesac back to work. Ball one and a pitch inside.
No strike.
And that's too high.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Next pitch is outside. They say you win.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Here comes a pitch. Check swing, went around. Counts full, 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
So up next, Jared Walsh. That misses. Ball 1. And a pitch. And another ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The pitch. Swings and misses at 1 down below the zone.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Next one off the plate inside. And it's a full count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Downstairs, and it misses. Ball 4.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
Brandon Drury to the plate. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. In there for strike 1. And that's a little bit high. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone move from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
The 1-1. And now 1-2. No score here in the second. Grounded to third. Could be 2. To second, that's 1. Relay to first. Double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Here's David Fletcher. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Real ugly 0-1 swing right there. As a pitcher, got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance. Send him back to the dugout.
Next pitch is inside. And the count 1-2.
It's a good take.
In the air, right field. That'll drop in as he plays it on a hop. And now the runner will score from third on the wild throw.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Max Stassi comes up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he deals. Check swing, and he held up. That one missed. Now 3-0.
3-0.
Righty to the plate. Fouled off. He was late. Fletcher, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Three-two, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Right-hander kicks, deals, and it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. That one's in there, 0-1. Ripped on the ground a second. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And the home team down a run. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Here in Cleveland, and now here's the veteran DH, Josh Bell.
The designated hitter, Josh Bell.
And a pitch. And ball 1.
That's the ball.
Swing and a miss. And it's a ball and a strike.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Kicks and deals. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. That's outside. And that's ball 3.
2 strikes.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Perez hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Batting 5th, the right fielder, Oscar.
So digging in, Oscar Gonzalez. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
Boog, that's cheddar, baby.
The pitch. That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Gonzalez started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. He did not go around. 1 down, base is empty. Goes down looking. Here's Josh Naylor. And a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Here's Andres Jimenez. 2 for 9 so far in the series. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Squirts away a little bit. Here's a 1-1. And that misses off the outside edge.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
George Valera next to bat for Cleveland. Swing and a miss. And the count's full.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That ends the inning. Guardians lead 1. They trail here 1-0. Welcome back. On to the 3rd inning. And now batting Mike Trout. Mike Trout, the 25th overall pick in the 2009 draft. He was actually a compensation pick for the Angels for the free agent loss of Mark Teixeira when he signed with the New York Yankees. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 2-0. He was late there, strike 1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you
high in the air, out to right. And in one hops the wall. Trout into second, and he's got a double.
love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now here is Vinny Perez. He's 0 for 1. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's down. One hops off the wall. And in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Anthony Rendon making his way to the plate.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
First offering, and it just misses. Perez leads off second with nobody out. Next offering is fouled back. Ball to strike. In the air, center field. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there's one away. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. A walk and a run scored his first time. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
One out and a runner at second. Next pitch is popped up. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jared Walsh.
And here's the first baseman, Jared Walsh.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Line drive, base hit down the line. And in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there.
Comes through with the RBI.
Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field. And that's all he had to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across.
Runner at first with 2 away. Brandon Drury, the next to hit for the Angels. He swings and fouls one off.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Angels 3 and the Guardians nothing. And welcome back as we go to the last of the 3rd. And now the center fielder, George Valera. The pitch.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Next pitch is in the dirt, and now 2-0. That's in there.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Next offering upstairs. And now the count filled up 3-2. That one hammered center field. That's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Bo Naylor at the plate now. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Way high.
1 strike.
Ball to strike. The pitch.
That's the ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Left-hand batter waits.
Careful.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
The left fielder,
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Stephen Kwan digs in now. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Just off the outside part of the plate. Kwan goes 5 feet 9 inches, 25 years old, and he won a Gold Glove in 2022. There's a strike.
1-1.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. The Guardians go down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Start of the fourth. Here's the shortstop at the plate, David Fletcher. All right, Siggy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam. The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Max Stassi, the next to hit for the Angels. He reached out a walk his first time. Misses inside, and that's ball one. Swings through that.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Ward in the box again, takes a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And the Angels are gone in order, but they lead it 3-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. Stepping up for the Guardians, Ahmed Rosario. And the pitch. Called strike right there. Next offering upstairs.
1-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's the 2-2. That one missed.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Three-two. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So man aboard. Now it's Jose Ramirez. His first at bat was a strikeout. In there for strike one. You know, seeing Jose Ramirez signed that big extension, a 5-year, $124 million contract before the 2022 season. But right before that happened, the Guardians came this close to trading him. Here's a 1-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
And delivers outside.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Ball 1, no strikes.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out beat them.
Righty delivers. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. One check swing, appeal down to third, and Ed Drummond right on it, says he held up. Rosario, the lead runner at second. Ramirez at first with no outs. On the ground right side, 4. Knocks it down quickly to second for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. Over to first, safe.
Well, that was clearly a double play ball, but the bobble unfortunately prevented him from being able to get 2. But a good job to stay with it and make sure you got at least 1.
Next to hit, Oscar Gonzalez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Two on, 1 out. Good eye right there.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Kicks and fires. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And now it's Josh Naylor. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Rendon flashes the leather on the running catch.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least 1 run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
Jimenez in the box now. Takes strike one.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Ward pulls it in on the run. 3 left for the Guardians. They trail in this one 3-0. Back now at Progressive Field. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the DH, Mike Trout. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Eli Morgan up and throwing. Sandlin warming up as well. The wind of the pitch. That one outside. 2 balls, no strikes.
No strike.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Zach Plesac is done. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment. So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Touki Toussaint.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
So a man aboard, and now it's going to be Vinny Perez. That clips the zone. It's 0-1.
You know, these Angels, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Right-handed reliever. And there's a foul ball. Runner at second, nobody out. Smash to the left side. Rosario jumps, throws, and he beats the throw. He's safe.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
Now it's Anthony Rendon. First pitch, not close. Anthony Rendon, an outstanding player in college. He went to Rice, the 6th overall pick by the Nationals in the 2011 draft, and then eventually signed with the Angels as a free agent. Don't forget, saying he was part of that Nats team that won it all in 2019. And the righty deals. Just missed.
And pretty remarkable that the kid from Houston comes back to beat the Houston Astros in the World Series. So loved in that town, and unfortunately had to break their hearts on that one.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, you know, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Got him swinging.
Now, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Renfroe in the box now. No balls and a strike. This one smacked out to left center. That's a base hit. Here comes Trout flying around third. He scores, and it's 4-0.
He was all over that one. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Jared Walsh, the next to hit for the Angels.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
There's the strike. Good eye right there.
1-1.
Perez, the runner at third. Renfroe over at first with one away. Down and in, moved his feet. Now all even up. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And next for the Angels, Brandon Drury. On the ground. Jimenez throw to first. And that is that. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. Last half of the fifth coming up. Angels 4 and the Guardians nothing. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder, George Valera. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
That's off the mark. 2 balls and a strike. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Ward sizing it up. 1 down.
Now batting. The catcher. Whoa.
And up next for Cleveland, Bo Naylor. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one lifted to left. Ward drifts towards it. Snags it for the second out.
Now batting. The left fielder.
Stephen Kwan will hit next. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. First pitch, and he just misses.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Hard hit to third. Rendon throw to first. Play made, that ends the inning. Guardians fail to score. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6, and the batter will be the shortstop, David Fletcher. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. That misses the zone. Now 2-0.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end. Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And here is Max Stassi. First offering misses the mark. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Next one misses. 2-0. At the belt and fires.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. The 2-1. And now 2-2. Runner at first with no outs here. And the right-hander deals. Ripped to third and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
So the lineup flips over. Now at the plate, Taylor Ward. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Safe at second, and that's a wild pitch as he moves into scoring position.
Well, that's part of the risk when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt. Even as good as catchers are these days at blocking pitches, that one just got away enough, and that takes the double play opportunity away for now.
Man at second. And a ball evens the count.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Back up the, oh, that got him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
One away, runners at first and third. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Outside. The 1-1. And that skips in the dirt. 2-1 now, 2 aboard.
Oh.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Vinny Perez getting ready to hit. That one's in there, 0-1.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that one is inside. Next pitch in the dirt. Now 2-2. On the ground to third, might be 2. Ramirez tossed to second. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Welcome back. Here's a speed threat. Ahmed Rosario.
The shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Ohtani back to work. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Line drive, and it goes just foul. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Next offering way off the plate. The pitch. And it's filled up.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Here's Jose Ramirez. His righty-lefty splits there.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning hit, and hardly order coming up right behind him. This is where they need to get going.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
The Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Ohtani will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Matt Moore takes over on the mound. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
Number 55, Matt Moore.
Bell stands in now and watches strike one. Bullpen activity starting up now. Ritson getting ready to go. Here comes the 0-1. That clips the corner.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And now 1-2. Rosario leads off first with one away. Gets under and pops it up. Drury on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
Up next for Cleveland, the right fielder, Oscar Gonzalez.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Oscar Gonzalez.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Fought off foul. And a swing and a miss.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. That's a wild pitch as he moves into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Rosario around third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 4-1.
What an aggressive secondary lead. That ball was smoked to left. To be able to score from second. Not only great speed, but great instinct as well.
Now, Josh Naylor, 1 for 2. First offering, and it just misses. Moore, 33 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2007. The 1-0. And that one wrapped foul. Going to count 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. And that is that. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 4-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Eli Morgan into the game, on for his 20th appearance of the year.
Number 49, Eli Morgan.
Here's the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
The third baseman.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball. Loves to do.
The wide to kick the pitch. And a strike. Action in the pen down there. Jimmy Herget preparing to come on if needed. Oh, 1 down. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And that one a little bit high.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Next offering is fouled back. Next one misses, and it's 3-2. Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Renfroe stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The wind and the pitch. That one drifts inside.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
That one in for a strike, 2-2.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 down.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. And I'm so glad I'm retired.
Walsh in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And here it comes. Ball 1 there. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And another ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Angels held in check as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Bobby Ritson. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Bobby Ritson.
Andres Jimenez digs in for the Guardians. The Guardians in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
The wind of the pitch. Right side, hard hit. Takes it himself, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, the center fielder, George Valera.
And now, George Valera. First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
And a swing and a miss.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Inside, just missed. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field, and it hits the fence. The throw into second, but he's in there easily.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
One out, runner at second. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. In the air to left center. Makes the grab on the run. Out, number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Steven Kwan.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Steven Kwan. Off the mark there. 1-0. Ritson. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big time benefit. Next offering is down low. Ball 2.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
He'll do it himself. Third out. One left for the Guardians, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Righty reliever out of the pen, Nick Sandlin.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
So in now for the Angels, Brandon Drury.
The second baseman, Brandon Drury.
The pitch. And a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Waste no time there. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
Man at first, and now the shortstop, David Fletcher. Ball 1, no strikes. Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. The 1-1. On the ground to second, might be 2. They put the tag on him, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play. Two outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Max Stassi. That's in there. Strike 1. Two outs. Stassi tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Digging in, Ahmed Rosario.
The shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
The right-hander back to work. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Okay.
Swing and a miss as he was late. Runner leads away at second. Foul ball. And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Here's Josh Bell.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Rosario rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and it's now a two-run game. Save!
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So up next, Oscar Gonzalez. Jimmy Herget gets the call from the pen.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
High fly ball out into left center field. Fletcher puts the squeeze on that one, and there are two outs.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Josh Naylor digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Action in the Angels bullpen. Aaron Loop getting loose out there. Man on second, 2 down. And a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. That's down and in. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one catches the corner for a strike. Two now. Back to the mound. It's through for a hit. Coming home. The relay to the plate. Save. He scores, and it's a 1-run game. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
2 outs. Runner on first. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. That catches the outside corner. That's strike 1.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Naylor off of first with 2 away. And that one lifted in the air center field. Perez brings it in for the third out. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Through 8 full, Angels 4 and the Guardians 3. Back here in Cleveland, here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward.
Taylor Ward.
And he deals. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Sandlin in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2018. Righty to the plate. And that's in the dirt. And that's down and away. And there's a ball.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And he walked him.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have 1 more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Trout, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And there's the strike.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
So now 1 and 2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And a 1-2. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Perez in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Sandlin throws to first. Back in there standing. That misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count. And a pitch. Got him. And there's 2 away.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
And now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Anthony Rendon. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. Now 1 missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is downstairs.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Righty delivers. There's a strike. Left field. Quan settles underneath it. And that's the inning. Nothing across, no base hits, no errors, and one left on. Last chance for the home team. And now the center fielder, George Valera. Aaron Loop on to pitch out of the pen here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Check swing, went around, and it's 0-1.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
The tying run at the plate. And takes low for ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Up the middle, Drury. Jump throw, 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Mike Zunino. 1 out, and the base is empty for him. Inside, just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Next pitch inside, and the count is 2-0.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And it is 2-1.
2-1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Next one is off the plate, and the count is 3-1. Stephen Kwan up next. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Swung on, belted. Back there. Gone. Mike Zunino bops one out of here. His 150th career homer. And we have a tie ball game. It's 4-4.
It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there.